Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing the Droid Depot Galaxy's Edge 5-pack from Disneyland and Disney World. There's the front of the box. Let's flip it around to the back. There's the back of the box. Very cool. Let's go ahead and flip it to the side. I may have to pull the camera back. This is a pretty long box. And you can kind of see. There we go. Droid Depot. Flip it around to the next side. Alright, right about there. Industrial automation. Astromech droids. Very good. And then let's pull forward again, and then I can show you the top of the box, bottom of the box. There's the top of the box. Droid Depot. Very cool. Little Astromech droid on the top of that logo. Flip it around to the bottom, so you're just going to get that little barcode legalese on the right side. I can pull that forward if you would like to see that. There it is. Very good. Now let's set it here and open it up so you can see, and we will. There's two pieces of Velcro here, kind of keep it. There it is, here and here. But let's look at this first. This is the inside flap. There it is. I set it there. And then I'll pull it a little forward so you can read it if you would like. So there's that. Let's pull it about right there. And you can read that if you want. Very good. Okay. Now I'll show you what the inside of the box looks like right there. Very cool. Okay, 7R1, CB23, Pit Droid, Babu Frick, and Battle Droid. Yes, looking forward to opening this. It's been sitting on my shelf since October. That's when we went out to Disneyland, so still wanted to do a Galaxy's Edge video to put on this channel and my other channel. So yeah, looking forward to getting that video done. Just haven't had a chance to really sit down and edit something long like that. So hoping to get that one up in the next couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks maybe, and yeah, show you off Galaxy's Edge. And you can see this where it was sitting for sale at the Droid Depot there at Disneyland. So yes, let's figure out how we want to open this guy. I think there's 2 pieces of tape down here. I think that's how I want to do it. Let's just pop this one and pop that one and go from the bottom, I'm thinking. Alright, let's grab that X-Acto knife. Zip. Alright, let's get that tape. One little cut here, one little cut here. I think. Yep, got it. Hopefully that's all I need to do. Put that cap back on, no blood. Fantastic. All right, let's see if we can do this without mangling the box. Very good. All right. Let's see here. I can't get a great grip. There we go. Now it's coming. We'll have to flip it around and pull it down. Ah, yes, very good. Set the box over here. And let's put it down here. It's blocking my light over there. Okay. It's got this little cardboard around it too. I'd like to, so I can push them out from the back. We'll get rid of that for now. Alright, let's start with Babu Frick, because he is teeny tiny. There he comes. Come on. There we go. Babu. Babu's out. You know, I honestly wasn't expecting any articulation. He's got a little bit in his hands. He's got little ball joints. Kind of reminds me of that Grogu figure. Just a little bit on, but Grogu at least had a few on his legs too. This one has no movement on the legs. Oh, his little helmet can come down. He can tear apart C-3PO now. Very good. I kind of like that. That's cool. At least he's got a few moving parts. Alright, throw him over here, out of the way. What's next? Let's go with this little ball droid, the CB23. Try to do it without knocking his antennas off. Oh, jeez. There we go. He's out. Yeah, I mean, okay, let me tilt down so you can see what the heck I'm doing. Trying to see if he'll stand up, because he doesn't have any kind of a, you know, he is the ball. And it should be weighted, I would think. Yeah, so there's your axis there. So it depends on how you're going to put the head, apparently. If you get it right smack dab in the middle, I guess. Maybe. There's got to be a point in which he'll actually stand up. I mean, that's not bad right there. I could live with that. But yeah, he's kind of cool. There's not a ton to him, but he's a ball droid. It's kind of cool. All right, let's set him to the side. And let's go for the pit droid. Man, the bad thing is his hands are actually behind this. So I'm gonna have to pop the head out first so I can slide it up. I was hoping to do the head last with those antennae. Oh man. Grab his, just pull the nose. Apparently that's how you take it out. You don't hit the nose, you pull the nose. Just follow your nose. All right, enough nose stuff. Hey, he's kind of cool. I like him. I'm a big fan of droids, so yeah, I like him. I wonder if he looks to me like he could fold up into that little, I don't know for certain, but can he fold up? I don't know. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out. Yeah, he's cool. I like him. He's got a lot of movement too. He does move there, right on his, yeah, he's in a little ball joint right there. Do some can. Very good. Yeah, I like this little guy. He's cooler than I thought he was going to be. Nice. Pit droid. Cool. Next, let's go ahead and pull out K7R1. This Imperial security droid that was reprogrammed. It's part of the lore for Galaxy's Edge. They have a big one in a display case. Once I do the video, you'll be able to see it at the Droid Depot. Right. His hands are just like the pit droid, stuck inside. There we go. We got him. Oops, his legs don't look quite right. There we go. Oh, wow. This is cool. All right, let me tilt up because this dude is tall. I mean, I knew he was tall, but we're not showing Babu Frick anymore. This guy's big. I like him. He is cool. That is a cool droid. Nice. I have that, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but the one from Rogue One. I do have that one, but I just have not unboxed it. So this is the first time I'm seeing one of these security droids, and they are big and cool. I really like it. I like how it looks like he's been kind of, paint's been scraped off and he's all the way down to his bare red metal or whatever that is. Very cool. Up on the arm too. Yeah, I like him. He's cool. All right, let's put him over here. Let's get this battle droid. Let's get the accessories first. Here's his blaster. All right, there's that blaster. Very cool. If we can get a focus going. There it is. Yeah, I like it. Very cool. Let's pull out the antenna. I think there's tape. Yeah, we got a big piece of tape over the top. Let's peel that real quick, I think. Or maybe I can still... Okay, if you just push, it pops right up. Oh, the antenna's kind of popped off. I'm guessing it's made to do that, I hope. Let's find out. So here's that piece. Okay, yeah, and... Sorry. I'm looking at it off camera. Yeah, okay, so it kind of just fits in there. Guessing it's made to come out so it doesn't just snap off. But okay, I'm guessing that just plugs into his back. We'll find out here shortly. Battle droid! Alright, let's get rid of this plastic. I'm tired of hearing it. Alright. I feel like that... There, I was going to say his neck... Does this pop out Why does that pop up so high? That's kind of weird. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it where it's supposed to be. Roger, roger. Yes. His legs are kind of funky. Like, I think they'll bend correctly, but they're kind of like, they were like pigeon-toed. I think it's that joint up in here. Like it needs to, okay, no, he's got ball joints up here. A couple of small little tiny ones. Yeah, I think he's cool. Oh, he's got all kinds of joints. Can this flip out or am I breaking it? I can't tell if he has a ball joint in there. Looks like there is. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit of one. Cool. I turn right there. This is the first battle droid I've had, so this is a first for me. Digging it. Okay, so he's got this backpack here. He's got these two antennae. Okay, they can pop up. Nice. Oh, and they pop all the way out. Okay, good to know. All right, I think it's just supposed to go to there. There you go. What in the heck is this? If he's got that on there already, what do I do with this? Like, does this, okay, I think this backpack pops. Okay, you can go dual purpose. So you can go backpack or no backpack. That's cool. I'm guessing his blaster would hook into this side. Or maybe it's supposed to go there. No. Blaster's up. Maybe the blaster's not even supposed to go there. I don't know. It looks like it would fit though. Like that little peg would fit inside of there. It's not really going. I'm not going to force it. I feel like... Oh, trying to get this off now. Alright, is this peg the same as this peg? Not even close. So, not even going to try to do that anymore. But, oh, I see. Alright, let's throw this back on. His backpack. So I think it hooks to his backpack. You can shove it right here. Like it's supposed to be. That's so much better. Cool. Yep, just like when they get off the droid, what do you call that on Phantom Menace? That big droid drop off the battle droid transport or whatever, and they all kind of activate at the same time, and he pulls back, they all pull back and pull their blaster out. Yep. I dig it. This is cool. This is really cool. Yeah, get that head can move all over. Yeah, this is great. All right, I'm gonna leave this to the side because I think I'm gonna leave him with his backpack on. But it's neat that they offer that you can have him without a backpack. So, of course, it means you gotta buy a few more. But someday maybe. I hope they re-release some of these battle droids. I know they came out with the Geonosian battle droid from Attack of the Clones. Don't have that. Would like to have that. Would like to have a couple of those, but happy to have this battle droid. Very cool. All right, well let's go ahead and start some articulation. Let's start with the battle droid. Why not? I'm going to take his blaster off, however. Set it to the side, and let's check out. So he can look way up. Yep, that's cool. He's going to be able to look down about that far. I thought that would come forward, but it doesn't. His neck really doesn't have any movement unless you kind of pull that out. Maybe that's why it's made to do that. So if you wanted to, you can pull it and turn his head. That must be what that's for. That's cool. So yeah, so you got your 360 movement right there by pulling that up just a little bit and raising it above that ledge right there. Very good, very good. But as far as looking down, that's about it right there. It doesn't go forward anymore. But your up is, yep, it's pretty far up. So yeah, then you got your right and left. Fantastic. If we can keep it focused, that would be beautiful. There, locked in. All right. Like we said, like I showed, we could take the backpack on and off. It just has the two pegs in the back, and it forms around up on top. Like it. Very cool. These can go up and down. Very cool. I think that's all the way in. Yep, like that's it. Oh, and this has a little movement too. Okay, didn't even notice that. I guess it would just kind of hang down like that. It's more normal looking. All right, to the arms. He's got a 360. Looks just like a pin in there, or it looks like a little, yeah, pin joint or something. It's not a ball, but go all the way around. Then you've got what looks like maybe a ball joint in here. I can't really tell, but it does move out just a tad. It's not a ton of movement, but it's enough. You know, you go from here to here. And then he does a kind of like a bicep looking cut, the teeniest of biceps. And he's got his cool elbow piece right there. You can go in either direction. Very cool. And his hand, I don't think it's, oh no, it's on a ball joint. Yeah, so you can come down, you can go up. Yeah, spin it 360. Very cool. Yep, a lot of movement there. I like that. Then in his torso, it looks like it kind of rocks up and down, which is cool. Just kind of an up and down deal. That far that way, that far that way. And it doesn't rotate right and left though, and I don't think it was really made to. I don't know, but it doesn't really move right and left. And that's okay. His legs have a little, whoops, sorry, smack the camera. Little ball joint down there, so you're gonna get a little out and in, and then of course 360 all the way around if you wanted to, if his arm wasn't in the way. And then you've got your knee joint, very good. Knee this way, that far, if you want to look like a broken leg. All right, and he goes way back up to there. That's cool. So I'm guessing he might be able to fold up pretty good too, like when he's on that troop or battle droid transport. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool if they'd come out with one with a stap, the hover vehicle thing that they had with the blaster on the front. I have a couple of these. Oops, I got my focus. There we go. I have a couple of these on staps. That would be cool. Floating around. Here's just got pretty much a standard foot. It's not, I think, I don't know. It feels like I'm gonna break it, and I don't want to break it. There, it's slightly starting to move. There. It's just super tight, but it's a standard foot. You know, Black Series is just a pin facing down into the foot, but you have an up and down right there. It's not on a ball joint, so it's a little different. It does have a little swivel right here, but you can't go all the way around because this little piece hanging down keeps it from going too far, which is good. So got a little movement there, not as much as like a Marvel Legends or the regular Black Series, but enough movement. Very cool. All right, that's the Battle Droid. I like them a lot. Very cool. Let's look at the Pit Droid. All right, he's got a little antenna. They do not go up and down or come out. They are just standard stuck in there. Let's get a focus locked in. And there's his little nose, eye, nose, whatever it is. He's got a ball joint way up in there if you see it. Yeah, there's that ball joint. So you're gonna get a lot of movement on the head, whatever you want pretty much. There's a down look, there's an up look. Yep, he's got a lot of movement on his head. He's got a little up and down right here on his neck. It doesn't go right and left, it just goes up and down, which is cool. And then he's got a little ball joint in his shoulder right there, but really you're gonna get your 360, but there's not a lot of room to be moving too much, but it's enough, and that's cool. And he does have a little, I guess, bicep cut right there that can flip around. Very cool. And he's got his little elbow. Well, he's got a double jointed elbow. That's kind of cool. A little double jointed elbow for this Pit Droid. That's cool. I like it. And then he's got his little his hand is 360. It doesn't swivel up and down or anything. It just moves 360. That's all you need. Very cool. And then he's got this little piece in his waist. It's looking like just a pin across, but then you've got movement on his waist as well. So you got all that movement up and down, right and left. Yeah, you can see that pin right there. That's about the only pin I've seen so far in these figures. And until we get to the legs, there's a couple pins there, but they work. I mean, he looks like a droid. So I don't mind pins if they look like that, or if they're droids and stuff. And it blends in well. All right, so yeah, there's that waist cut. Very good. His legs, he's got a little ball joint right here. Get a little extra movement up in that. pelvis area. And then he's got a little cut up there in his thigh. And he's got his knee joint. And they can go either way. Whichever way you like. And then his foot is exactly like the Battle Droid. Just a smaller version. But, yeah. Actually, no. He's got more of a standard looking foot. I don't know, because it can go all directions, whereas the Battle Droid can't. So this looks more like a Black Series foot, normal pin facing down with a up and down joint. Yeah, he's cool. I would try to transform him because I feel like he could transform into a little thing. He feels like he has that, but I'm gonna have to look it up. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to mess with it on camera because I will be taking up everyone's time. Nobody wants to watch that. So if I can get it transformed into that little him just sitting there thing, I'll show it later or do a pose of it when we do poses. Anyway, yeah, very cool pit droid. Then we've got this little ball droid here, little CB23. These guys don't go up and down or anything. His antennas stay. He doesn't have any articulation except for 360 around in his head. And then if you see, he's got a little track there. It looks like a little ball joint inside of his ball. And it has a little bit of this way, that way, and that way. So it's like a little hole there that you can kind of move it around a little bit, but that's all the movement you can get is right there. But that's cool. I mean, it's enough that, you know, it gets where it needs to go without exposing that hole. I mean, sometimes you can kind of see it, but not horrible. And like I said, you gotta kind of, let's get a focus going. Get him just right to get, because he's got a weighted point inside of the ball there. So if you get him just right, you can get him to stand. But otherwise, he's just gonna kind of bob and weave. But he's pretty cool. He's cool. Let's do Babu Frick next because he's just teeny tiny, and I pretty much went over this when I first pulled him out. But let's get a focus going. Yeah, his only articulation is his little visor. Do some welding. Take apart 3PO. And his little hands have a little ball joints. Not really hands, his arms up in his shoulders. But you can't go all the way up because he's kind of hindered by that little cloth thing. It's not cloth, but it's supposed to look like cloth. But yeah, he can kind of move them in and out, but there is no articulation whatsoever in his feet. So he's stuck in that pose right there with his standing. But he's so small, that's probably all you'd need. But yeah, he's cool. To me, I don't know, they have him listed as pretty much a full action figure on the front of the box. He's more of an accessory to me. Little accessory dude, but he is cool, and I am happy to have him. So, Babu Frick. All right, next, the big boy. All right, get that focus. Yeah, look at that. That dude's huge. He is K7R1, reprogrammed security Imperial droid. All right, let's get focus going. There. Now you can see what's going on. Very good. I got to stop looking at the figure and start looking in the camera. I'm just excited about this. I really like this figure. This is cool. Now I'm guessing these pull up and down. No, I guess they're just standard. They're just supposed to be little antenna nubs. That's fine. Cool. All right, let's start looking at some articulation. His head up is going to go by right there. Head down. Whoa, down to there. Very good. And he's got a little ball joint there in his neck. It's very cool. And he's got another ball joint in the back of the head. So, yeah, that's cool. I like it. It looks great. All right, the arms. Let's see. Yeah, you got your regular joint there coming out, 360 around, and then a little up and down action. He doesn't have really a bicep cut, but he's got a cut there at the bottom of it where his elbow is. And he's got that one joint can go either direction. So that's cool. And he's got another cut above there. So you got double movement right there by the elbow. And his hand, he's got a wrist cut right there. Very cool. And you can bend it up and down. So that's cool. Very good. He has a hula hoop right here. Some hula hoop action going. Wow, that goes back pretty good. Forward about right there. That's pretty neat. Hula hoop action. He doesn't have a waist cut or anything. That's his whole torso movement. But hey, looks like how that droid's supposed to be made. Then again, Maybe the actual droid can move here, but it doesn't move here. But, you know, this is probably enough. That works for me. And then you've got your kind of pelvis looking. It's kind of different. Okay, it's just like a cover right here that covers it up, but it's just a ball joint back in there. I don't know, let's get it right there. I think it's good. But yeah, it's just a ball joint there, so you can go 360, whatever you want. Yeah, that's cool. And then he's got, just like his arms, on his knee, he's got a cut above and a cut below. And that thing can go either direction. So you can get some good poses and some real funky poses. Like a Jack Skellington on a bad skiing accident. Anyway, let's go down. So he's got no cut there. So he has no cut in his ankle, which I'm surprised. I figured there'd be a cut right there. But it does not swivel whatsoever right there. I guess you're going to get all your swiveling from above. And you got your joint there though. And then his foot is a left and right. So it's a very different kind of foot. But it works out pretty much the same. Just looks good for the way this droid has been constructed. So, alright, let's stand these guys all up. And we can do a show the scale of all the guys. Let me bring this camera forward here. Set that about right there. It's going to look good. Let's get this guy in a position and the hand that doesn't look goofy. So that's your biggest dude. We'll put him in the middle. Alright, then we've got the pit droid. Nice. Then we've got your battle droid. We'll set him right over here if I can make his arm look halfway decent. Let's see if we can get him to stand. He is, like I said, he's kind of a little wonky in the legs for some reason. I'm going to have to put him in some hot water or something and see if I can make him look a little better. I think it's all up in these area up there. I don't know if I can get him to stand. It looks kind of funny, but I'm going to leave him. And then this little ball droid, if I can find a decent spot. I guess right there is probably going to be okay. He's down a little bit. That's okay. And then for fun scale, let's actually move him because he's making a big shadow. Plus he should be about right there anyway. Let's stick Babu right here, just for funsies. That's fun. Let's get a little closer here. And focus. And right there is your Droid Depot 5-pack crew. Let's go ahead and stay tuned for some posing. All right. Thanks for watching.